I also want to take this opportunity to help our viewers understand better the fintech story from your company's story. As I understand, when you founded in the United States, and in the recent past, we've been hearing that you are flipping and coming back to India.
Yeah.
Why are you flipping?
Yeah, so when we started the company 10 years back, it was hard for foreign investors to invest in India structured company because they didn't understand the regulations, they didn't understand the complications of the market, and also at the same time, there was no public tech IPO market in India. So 10 years back, it was hard for investors to believe that they'll get an exit in the Indian market. And that's why we companies like ours were structured either as a US company or a Singapore company. For us, it was a US company. But in the last 3-4 years, that sentiment has just completely flipped over. India is today the best market for public tech IPOs. The success of a lot of IPOs over the last couple of years, combined with the efforts by the government to simplify ease of doing business, and the trust that the foreign investors are starting to have in India's regulations, in India's legal systems, in India's legal frameworks, and policy continuity. I think that's been a big driver. And today, investors want companies like us to be better based in India, because India is our home market. Everybody knows us. Everybody loves us in India. Right? There's no point of us doing an IPO in any other market. So we want to go public in India, and that's the reason we decided to flip back to India.
By when do you hope to go public?
I think we'll at least take 2 more years to go public. Our payment business is profitable and doing well, but there are a lot of newer business lines that we have in the offline world, in the international market, on Razorpay side that we want to continue to grow. I think those will take at least a year from here to go profitable, and with that we'll go public in next 2 years.